Mr. Mayur Seth with us, who is the owner of MP09 Digital, and I hope we have got to learn a lot from him today. So my first question to you is, what is your current role in your company?
So, after a long debut in digital marketing, I started this company. The whole purpose was to make sure that all the brands in Indore, at least, should get a facelift in terms of digital media. A lot of brands I see that they don't have their own website, they don't have their own digital presence. That's when I thought that why not to go back to Indore, which is my root, and then start an agency there, and also deliver that same culture of digital ad agency from Bombay to Indore, to Indore people, because they also deserve this. I have also, felt this one thing, that all these brands are fairly, spending on other mediums. If you talk about newspaper, there are brands like Ratana, Vedic and all these brands, Pakiza, Punjab Jewelers, these brands, they were spending a lot in offline medium, but on digital they were not really doing anything. For digital, they were really not very sure what to do. That's why I thought, if I have done this for a lot of big brands across world, why not to then do it for these brands also, and then increase the share of pie for digital media in the whole media capital. That's it.
So what is your definition of personal branding?
Personal branding, if I talk about, so I always, so a lot of people ask me this question. I really think there's nothing called personal branding, because when I started my journey on this planet Earth, which means when I was born, my dad and mom, they were the first person who actually branded me by giving me my name, isn't it? So that's the branding. That's the branding they did for me. If I take learning from them, they actually wanted me to showcase some features to this world, right? That's where a product also do. If you're talking about this mug or biscuit bottle or anything, there is this specific feature that they are here to portray. Same thing is what my parents did. They actually gave me birth. They gave me this name so that I can be then branded as Mayur, and not anything else. So if I talk about anything in terms of personal branding, that's where you started. So then you have to retain it. If you have to retain it, you have to make sure that you create content according to your interest, your passion, and then put it up, for everybody, and then create a lot of channels for user to see it. That's it.
So where do you see the social media in the coming years?
It's a big question. I'm like a small fish in that big ocean. But yeah, what I see is it's growing now. There are a lot of nitty-gritties, where people are taking it to a wrong level. It's not really become so. Social media was for one to many. Because of all these Facebook, Twitter, and everything, it obviously is there for one to many. But then a lot of people are not really creating content which can be for one to many. There's this concept, a simple concept called 1 and 99, which means 1% create content, 9% people actually just retweet, repost, reshare that content, and 90% people are sitting. This 90% in the percentage or the share needs to increase. So that is where I think we need to really understand and create content, and I am sure social media will help individual and brand in many ways.
So do you find any negative side to this personal branding?
There are many. It's okay, but I think because at the end of the day, when you are branded, there will be negative aspects also, but it's okay. I think you can just eliminate or go away.
So the students who want to get into social marketing role, so what advice are you going to give them?
I think everybody is a Facebook marketer by default. When you are putting a random status on Facebook, you always copyright it properly. You will always think of 10 people at least when you are writing it. That's what advertisers also do, right? A copywriter, when he is writing a brand message, if he is writing that my product is the best, he will make sure that he will write 10 features. Same thing is for an individual. When he is writing an update, even though if that update is to wish somebody for the happy birthday, he will think 10 times. So he's doing that copywriting already. So he has got that talent already within himself. He just need to polish it. The way he is writing content, if he has to create content, he should just make sure that he should start polishing that content right instance. But yes, social media is for everybody and anybody. So I would suggest that if somebody really thinks that he can write something which can go viral, he's the one who should get into this field.
So my last question, not taking much of your time. What is your feedback Cannabis College, the students over here?
I think so. When I entered the premises, I never ever thought that in Indore I would really see a facility like this. I'm saying frankly, because when I entered, I really thought that typically I would not name any college, but it will have like 3-4 floors, regular floors, and 2-3 small rooms, and then no multimedia room. But I am really astonished. I think that you've got everything. The students have got everything here. If they can make good of it, I'm sure Jaipur is the best place to really study and learn a lot of aspects. In terms of my interaction with Ms. Charu, I think she got my reference through somebody, and she told me very frankly that this is for these students. If you can spend time, if you can come, I think it's an opportunity for me, but more of for you guys. You should learn from these people that they are spending a lot of energy and they are trying to pitch in the contacts so that they can get you people from the industry. So you should not really ignore it, and you should learn something from everywhere.
Thank you
That's
so
it.
much, sir. Thank you.